Hi everybody, it's Kay here from KayBayly.com, and today in our video blog we're going to talk about how to cheat at tapping. How to cheat. Now, I don't normally teach people to cheat, but what this means is that there are ways that you can do tapping to make it easier for yourself. So the first little hint I've got is when you're in the car. Now, I actually find tapping in the car actually one of the best places to do it. And I think it's because, especially if you're doing a bit of a long drive that you're used to and you know the way, you actually zone out. And we've all had that experience where we've zoned out and we didn't even remember going past certain landmarks. So we know that we zone out. And of course, that gets us into the alpha state, which is a really good state to change how we're feeling and how we're thinking. So we're driving along in this zoned out thing. And if we add the tapping, you'll be amazed at how powerful that can be. So you say, well, how am I going to do this? Right, so trick number one, you're going to do that on the steering wheel. You're hanging onto the steering wheel and you're just going to tap with the other hand. So even though I'm feeling really stressed about the meeting I'm going to. And it works really well. And you know, you go around like this, the people in the car beside you don't care. They just look like you're scratching your nose or something. So don't worry about that. I mean, maybe that looks a bit weird, but it doesn't matter. You're driving along, you've got your hand on the steering wheel, using your other hand to tap with. And you'll be amazed because you're zoned and just in this relaxed state. You haven't got anything else you need to be doing or should be doing. So it's not like your brain's going, oh, that's enough tapping, I've got to get on with something else. You're going to sit there. You're going to be sitting there and driving. So tip number one, tap while you're driving. Sometimes people suggest tapping in the shower. And again, you're going into that alpha state, that relaxed state of mind. So, you know, we often get good ideas when we go to the toilet or when we're in the shower. It's because we sit and relax. I personally find in the shower I'm like, oh, but I've got to get on with my life. But if you can sit and you enjoy a long shower, then sitting tapping in the shower is a really good idea. Another little thing is don't worry if you miss spots. So, you know, sometimes if you're driving, that's not a very comfortable spot. Or if you're in a more public place, then that doesn't look so good. It's okay. Miss it out. It's fine. If you miss spots, that's all right. Now, let's say maybe you've got a time when you're really stressed. You've got to give a talk. And obviously you're not going to go around like this giving a talk. But you can go like this. Did you know the famous, thoughts, like people are just sitting there like that when you're thinking? And so you can just tap gently as you're thinking. Obviously this is an easy one to do, but there's another little one you can do, and it's actually just playing with your fingers. So just either side of your finger, and again there's meridian acupuncture points in your fingers. So you're sitting there, I need to deep breath, I'm so stressed about this talk, and just play with your fingers. No one will notice. It looks really good. Again, you can do the side of the hand as well. Now, another situation people ask about is when they're struggling to sleep. So tapping's really good to help you relax and go to sleep. But if you've got your partner next to you and he's already asleep, then maybe that's not so good to sort of like be wriggling around and stuff and just talking out loud. You can actually do it in your imagination. And for going to sleep, this is a really good one. So lie down, get comfortable, and imagine yourself tapping those spots and saying, oh, I'm so stressed, I can't go to sleep. I'm really worried. I've got all of these fears and worries. And just say all that stuff, the things that are keeping you awake, as you imagine going around the tapping spots. And that can help you. The tapping, of course, will help you de-stress and relax. And You're taking out all of those fears that you've got that are going running around and around in your head. But because you're just imagining it, you can feel yourself relax and go into that sleep state. So I've just a short video today, but some lovely little tips of how you can cheat at tapping. I hope you've enjoyed that. Bye for now.